Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
Hey guys, it's April. I am the founder of the Phoenix Collective. I'm an intuitive and a tarot card reader. Okay, and I use tarot as a way to quantum jump into your highest timeline where everything you dreamed of is waiting for you and is in the process of being magnetized right to you. Okay, we're losing all the resistance to the world of our dreams. Yay! This shit's possible. I'm living proof. Okay, that as we evolve on this planet and step in line with who we are authentically, how we're incarnated, how we're born, that all of our birthright, everything that we want, as we start to wake up, heal ourselves, that we become a beacon of light to others on this planet of, hey, how it's acceptable to be, right? How we treat one another, how we behave, how we conduct ourselves, right? And if we do so with the best foot forward, hey, it's kind of crazy how things happen that are good to us, okay? Most of us have ended up here through our South Node, which is how it should be done, okay? Really, in all honesty, we should only be reaching our North Node through our South Node. Through the chaos, through the pain, through the lessons, we wake up, we remember who we are, and as we strive for meaning and to make meaning of it, and we rediscover our connection with God, right? And we start making the right moves. Yeah, we stop living our life like a transaction, okay? That we understand that, hey, the benefit of me being in your life is the love and the lessons that you teach me and how you help me become a better person. We're all woven together in this tapestry of life, okay? It's a living, breathing organism, and we're all one. It's a universal law. Come on, guys. Divinity by nature is in our DNA, okay? So with love and with righteousness, we have to kind of wake up to the royalty that is us. That's encoded in our DNA, right? Yes, okay? And we I'll let this card that I pulled speak for itself, okay? That we understand that abundance is our birthright. Yeah, okay? And I'm not talking about money, although that card has money on it. I'm also talking about a spiritual abundance, a true happiness towards life. Because what good is money if you're not happy? And, a lot of people have been in that South Node energy, right? Where maybe they have accumulated something for themselves, but they haven't done it in a way that has given them that spiritual abundance as well, that spiritual happiness, like a true loving connections with other people. Okay? And that's the sad thing. And I really think that spiritual inheritance comes first. And as we act within that and start treating other people accordingly, that the money comes afterwards, okay? But, once you prove that to God that you can do it the right way, we're not meant to suffer, okay? As star seeds, we're here to fucking impact and be mirrors to others and deliver some purpose. And a lot of times we're tools for the divine. So our existence, what the families that we are incarnated to, the social settings, our circumstances from birth have not been fun. They have not been with people that are your soul tribe or your soul family. They're just people, they're karmics. They're all karmics. I come from a karmic family. But black sheeps and all of that. So this message today is definitely for my star seeds, okay? And looks like, and I'm pulling the Justice card and the Ace of Cups. So it looks like Spirit is just wanting to say that you're in this new period. Right? Calm waters. You're in this new period of justice for yourself. And maybe some of you have even moved, and that's a clear sign that you have, that all those karmic relationships from your past are truly done. They're done. You've learned your lesson, and Spirit wants to make sure that they don't fuck with you. So he's moved you far the fuck away, and that's just confirmation that that you are in a period of justice, and the only thing that you did was heal yourself. Wow. Okay. Who knew that actually being a good person and just wanting to help out others and heal yourself can actually lead to a fulfilling life? But it can. It's an emotional new beginning with boundaries and being poured into as much as you pour out. Okay, it's reciprocal. It's a reciprocal justice. Now, I really feel like a lot of this has to do with the Venus energy. Okay, I got Venus is showing up now. Venus energy and second house energy both have one thing in common. It's Empress energy, like true female, feminine energy that is loving, that is beautiful, that is kind, that is fair, that is balanced, that is abundant and honest and authentic. Okay, it's that the positive side, not the dark feminine side of the female energy. Okay, it's not weaponizing your beauty to get what you want. It's not underhanded. It's not getting your own needs met through outer appearances. It's not weaponizing your emotions to freak everybody out and get what you want all the time. Yuck. Yuck. I ain't got time for that. I'm repelled by that, and I have been for a while, but most of my life, especially when it's in a male. When a male's weaponizing their feminine energy, run. Ugh. And that's done. A lot of that's done through toxic femininity and gossip and hate speech and, ganging up on people or trying to feel better than others. It's also done through jealousy and it's a Jezebel energy of wanting to take somebody's man in order to get the benefits of that. Okay, putting somebody else down because you're jealous of what they have. Okay, and this paired with a masculine energy also of jealousy, a jealousy towards their partner, and I'm really truly feeling this. Okay, that the person that I've talked to is definitely in Wands energy. This is Wands energy. You are showing up here as obviously the Empress, who masquerades with that Wands energy, which is completely misleading, especially to men that have only had relationships with dark feminines, female, or only believe that is all a female is capable of. That they look at you and they don't see you for who you are. So I feel like there's a cloaked energy here of this is definitely for, this message is definitely for a feminine energy, an Empress energy, male or female. You can be a male in your feminine energy, and this is the feminine Empress energy that has been cloaked and misrepresented as, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so if this feels like your energy, if you feel like you've gone through a period of time in relationships with being targeted for no other reason than you have Venus energy, this reading's for you. Okay, we'll get a little more into it in a second. I'm going to shuffle some cards and pull up some more energy so I can get a little more detailed on this, but I will be right back. All right, guys, as we move into the reading, I just want to remind you that it's really important to use your discernment with tarot. Check in with your intuition. Is it resonating with you? Don't force things to fit if they don't feel like your energy or if you don't have a familiarity to it. I'm not going to tell you anything you don't already know. Okay, let's not create problems that we don't already have. Let's look for solutions and the similarities, because if you've clicked on this message, there's information in here that's going to be beneficial for you and on your journey. But that doesn't always mean that all the messages are for you. These are collective messages. They are for a larger audience. And so sometimes they get really specific or really general. I'm reading through medium chat still. So if you want a personal private reading with me, one that just has your energy and is for you, then look in the description below. You can find that link and you can hit me up. First 3 minutes are free. There's plenty of vetted professional readers on this platform. So if I'm not available, there's always somebody else to help, or just maybe somebody else you're maybe a little more in tune with. Okay, I'm not for everybody, and I know that. All right. So you're not gonna hurt my feelings in any way, but I am here to help. Okay, also liking, subscribing, following me, that puts your energy imprint into what I do, so I can pick up your energy just a little more. Okay, I also work with addictions and any kind of self-sabotaging behaviors, mental health issues, and oversee a treatment center here in California. So if you're interested in getting sober or helping on that journey to authenticity, you can also reach out to me on Messenger, or you just put a comment link and I will get back to you. Don't be weird. Okay, I'm here to help and to move people forward into the light and to live their best life. Okay, I want to help you quantum leap, quantum jump, and to feel the freedom and liberation to live your best life. All right, so I'm not here to be grimy or like engage in any kind of lower vibrational acts. All right, and with that also being said, I'm not going to help you figure out if your boyfriend knows you're cheating, or if your work knows you're stealing money from them. Any of that kind of lower vibrational shit, it ain't my jam. Okay, so please don't even put me there, because I refuse to help people be and engage in immoral activities that keep them on the karmic wheel. I will redirect that to your behavior and start discussing you and what you can do to change your life. All right. Okay. When we're picking up on energies of tarot, it's a very personal, private thing. I'm not going to spy as either. Now, the messages that come through for me are here to help you. They're beneficial messages for you. Okay. And today I am picking up on past energy that involves people in your life. Okay, now the messages, and I always kind of pray on this when I'm like, oh, because I really get annoyed when spirit brings back people from my past, because I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Once that relationship has been severed and can't be resuscitated, and I'm telling you, okay, as you evolve on this planet, you get to kind of a certain point where if you that gift of illumination, that third eye awakening, right, and you connect in with your intuition, as well as in the crown, a direct line of communication with the angelic realm, the spirit realm, your guides, your angels, who are here to help all of you guys. All you have to do is ask them, talk to them. Once you invite them into your life, that relationship will grow stronger and stronger, and you'll start to see it every day in the signs, symbols, synchronicities around you, the messages that are coming back at you. It will be inevitable and really hard to shake. You just know you're constantly, spirit is constantly there to communicate with you and keep you on track, especially my star seeds, my light workers. Okay, so you start to develop this connection, and when you're in relationships that are not real, that are just karmic in nature, meant to teach you something, you almost become repelled from them. And in these situations, I'm very open-minded, okay? And it's important to be open-minded to see what it's teaching you. Are you learning your lessons? Are you going to let them manipulate you, or are you going to use that gift of illumination, this newfound gift, to say, okay, I've been here before. I'm not going back into another cycle with this person. I refuse to be manipulated, okay? And I refuse. That's one thing in my life, is I refuse to be manipulated, and I refuse to engage in any kind of discourse that is not productive, right? That doesn't have a productive solution. I'm not going to talk about anybody unless I'm trying to help them, right? What is the purpose of this discord, right? What are we doing? Because I'm telling you, gossip, jealousy, wishing negative on other people, that is another form of addiction, of addictive behavior. And it's a negative entity, okay? And we need to eradicate those feelings and evaluate ourselves in those moments when it comes up. It's like, why am I trying to harm somebody else? What is it about me that is being satisfied by hearing that somebody else is not doing well? You know, if I really gave a fuck about that person, I wouldn't be dialing up somebody else to talk about them. I would be communicating with them directly. Okay? So these are all things to think about. But in life, as you lift your vibration, it's going to be inevitable, folks. especially if we are starseeds, light workers, or Lumerians that are here on this path to help lift the consciousness to a higher vibration. We are then, after we have healed ourselves, we become a magnet for those that want what we have. Okay? So we need to be very healthy in our boundaries, in our approach, and it's an emotional new beginning, but we can't be sucked into their lower natures. Okay? That's my son saying good morning. Anyway, we can't be sucked into their lower natures. We have to, at this point, when we see this, we need to be positive mirrors for society and reflect common sense. Okay? We need to address the behavior and put a stop to it. All right? Otherwise, you're just a flying monkey. If you're standing by idly watching other people sabotage, hurt, or engage in behavior that you know is wrong, then you're equally part of that if you sit by with a closed mouth. Yeah, okay? We need to be mirrors to society. And yeah, you know what? It's not going to make everybody our best friend, but who cares? I'm not looking to be friends with other people. I'm looking to live my life in a higher vibration. Okay? So, once you start to heal, people from your past feel that. All right. And they start to creep back into your life. Okay. Because, especially as your true nature comes out. Right. And they start to think of the things that they did to harm you. And we are talking today about this Empress energy. Okay. This Empress energy, this starseed energy that has gone through that Phoenix awakening, right? You've jumped right into the fire to burn all the bullshit, right? And to grow stronger. And it's through this strife, it's through the South Node that you start to search for meaning, and you get your freaking wings, your ethereal wings. And let me tell you, I also pulled the divination card. So there is a strong possibility that they're peeping in on you through divination, or you could be a tarot reader. You could have a platform. You could be out there on social media. So you're really kind of unavoidable. And I'm telling you, it's purposeful. It is purposeful because it's through this platform and through the throat chakra, through the truth speaking, that you have to continue to be a mirror in these people's lives because you're helping them wake up. They're starting to look at you and remember who you truly are and see you for who you truly are. That cloaked energy I talked about, in the Kali Yuga, right, guys, we are on the tail end of this, right? We're in that 9th cycle, the Kali, heading into that golden age. This cloak is coming off. All my star seeds are starting to shine bright like a diamond, right? Okay, and that's because diamonds need pressure. They need pressure in order to produce this beautiful, unique, multifaceted diamond, all right? That's precious and stunning and gorgeous. And that Empress energy. And, pulling that's that Empress energy, abundance. It's the 9s. It's the energy when we're talking about that 9 energy, right? Which is completion. So we are becoming whole people. The whoever this message is for today is stable in their root chakra energy. This is house energy. You have your sanctuary, and you are most likely producing sanctuary for others. You're trying to help people with that chakra alignment. You are now at that stage where you are giving back to the greater collective, and we're helping to pull those that are in the 3D, stepping into the 4D, catching up with the planet into the 5D, so we can vibrate and move off with this into the new earth that Dolores Cannon talks about, right? You guys, this is narrative-based therapy, okay? Authenticity, inner child work is narrative-based therapy with the tarot, all right? Where we can look at the narrative that we've created for ourselves, the story that we've created in our head of who we are, and we can start to gain new tools and look at who we are authentically and the tools that we have inside of ourselves We're talented motherfuckers, okay? Everybody here. Distinct mission and purpose, distinct talent on this planet. We're using those to create our new story, all right? Who do you want to be? And we're losing the resistance to that, so it's manifesting in front of us. It's a really beautiful time, all right? And I'm not sure where you are, that if you're watching this today, where you are on this timeline, all right? If you are just starting you're at that point where you find that nobody sees you for who you are, that everybody wants to harm you, that you've got this beautiful Venus energy that's just dying to be cooperative with other people and to move forward and help, but everybody is just looking at you and they're jealous of what they have. They see your light, they see all the good karmas you've created for yourself, but they're overcome with jealousy. And you know, you're in relationships with men that are jealous of you. And so and instead of, because they're still wounded, because they have holes and trauma, that they're not getting what they need from you. So they're outsourcing that in other women, right? Right? And they are creating a narrative of you to these other women and other people that is making you a giant target, and you are not safe in your surroundings. Okay, this is that Venus energy that I'm feeling, like the collective I'm speaking to today is coming off of, or you might be in this energy now. Okay, so my suggestion to you is to get somewhere safe, remove substances from your body, and start that recovery journey to finding out who you are authentically. And honestly, if you want help with that and you want to get out into a recovery center, I can help you with that, or get you in touch with somebody in your area that can help you with that. All right. The company that I work for, New Era, is we have multiple locations in the U.S. Okay, and we're growing, and yeah, so it's possible. I can definitely help you with that, and it just takes asking. Yeah, you just have to ask. That's the hardest thing to do, right? That's that first step, right? Asking for help. But there are people out there that want to help. Now, I'm picking up on this Empress who's in there, single, successful, and like sexy era. Okay, this is Wands energy. It's cooperative, it's attractive, but it's in the Venus energy of being cooperative and wanting to move forward to effect change, okay? Now, in the past, that was weaponized against you. It was viewed as something negative. People were attracted to you, but wanted to villainize you for that. All right, now and blown up all around you, creating unsafe scenarios that we just talked about. Now I am really feeling that in the collective, you might have some phone calls coming up, people are watching you. They're hella proud of you. I mean, I felt a big spirit hug, okay? You have a lot of people that are proud of you. You're loved. You are shining bright, and people want what you have. Now, they are starting to remember who you really are. And what does that do? That causes them to have to be self-reflective for themselves. Now, if they want to move forward in your life, remember they've got about a 3-minute period, okay? When somebody is dying, right, and the EMTs jump on scene, they got about 3 minutes to resuscitate that person. 3 minutes, that's it. Otherwise, they're dead. And I always say, like, if somebody is making a phone call from my past that has harmed me greatly, that I had to cut off in order to improve, you guys, if you cut somebody out of your life and all of a sudden your life gets better, hello, they're not meant for you, okay? But trust me, when they come back, because they inevitably will, they got about 3 minutes to be fucking completely honest, or you need to keep them way the fuck over there, because it's safer that way, okay? Because most likely what they're doing is trying to make excuses for themselves and still blame shift it onto you. And you ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Nah, no you don't, okay? Because self-love, you've got this self-love, unbothered, you know, you're unbothered. Like life is easy breezy for you right now. and there's a sense of calm that you have and an ability to regulate your nervous system. So when things are off, you know what to address, okay? And that came through this rest and introspective period in your life, right? And because of that, Spirit has, we talked about that, Spirit has moved you away to calmer waters, to a place where really you don't have to worry about people showing up at your front door and fucking up your shit. Okay? And point blank period. This is your gift and reward from Spirit, is a calm and a peace and distance. All right? Because you put in the work and you're starting to see the benefits of it. You did this. Nobody else. It wasn't handed to you by somebody. All right? It's you. It's all you, baby. It's all you. And people want to jump on board. Now you're a giant magnet for growth and change. All right? And so I do see, this can be scary. I know that for me, this energy would be scary. I do see a partnership coming in. Love or friendship. It could be a partnership in career. It could be purpose-based. But it doesn't matter because there's still going to be love there, right? Because anybody that's coming into your life that wants to create a partnership in any way needs to be one of love and mutual understanding and equal vibration, right? You're not going to attract somebody that all this, like, honestly, okay. If the instant you meet somebody, if you don't feel good enough for them, or if you feel better than them, that person's not for you. Because you shouldn't have to change who you are or dim your light to fit into their life. Okay? So this partnership is, I'm pulling the Two of Cups here, which is the meeting of two, brings a balance and harmony in a nurturing relationship. This is a relationship where both partners have equal love and respect for one another. All right. And the reason why I'm feeling like this is not a romantic base, but it could be. Okay. It definitely could be. Is because it's not the Lover's card. The Lover's card is that Empress and that Emperor energy, but we have Empress energy all the fuck over the place here, guys. And we also had the appearance of the Nine of Pentacles, which when you're in your nines, that means you're ready for the tens, which usually comes with a partnership. Okay, a partnership of some kind, and a lot of times that equals to romantic, but this could be purpose-based. Okay, it could be vibe tribe shit, it could be soul family shit, people that are here to like recognize you for who you are and see you for who you are and want to help you on this next leg of your journey in that, okay, which will bring abundance, because hello, it is a masculine energy that I'm feeling that's coming forward. It's King of Cups energy, okay, it's Pentacles energy. This is money. All right, money. But remember, and that's just taking us right back to this energy of second house energy. Okay, so I want this to be, and then we have the Venus energy, remember. So I want you to not feel like this is that misuse, that dark feminine. This is Empress energy. It's somebody that wants to utilize your qualities, sees you for who you are, not just a piece of ass. Okay? And help you move forward in that. Okay? So hell yeah, dude. I mean, fuck, bring it on. Like, partnerships are great. Soul family is great. We can't do this alone, guys. You can't do it alone. It's going to take a lot of us to lift this, and you're like, fuck, the more in my tribe, the happier I am, right? So again, you guys, you still have a lot of people from the past thinking about you and waking up. So the reason why that's popping up is because Spirit wants you to know that there is meaning from what you've gone through, okay? And Spirit did use you a little bit, okay? You were used just a little bit by the divine, but just know that you accepted that in your contract before you incarnated here. You knew God, and God knew you could handle that, right? That during that time, that time in the lower vibes, birthed into that family, that God needed you to be that mirror, so that as you woke up to who you really are, that you could start waking them up as well. Okay, all right. And look at where you are now. I mean, fuck, you can handle this. You got some fans. You got some people like, you're in some Wands energy. All right. So, I mean, fuck, you're going to be attracting good things towards you, which, you know, fuck, it could be a lover. I don't know. So, and again, here's that appearance of the Queen of Wands, and we are having some confirmation with this, with the Nine of Wands here. Like, this person's tired, okay? They're at the end of the leg of their journey, and they're looking around at their wands, and they're like, fuck, they're only going to carry what's theirs, okay? But they're almost home. So this is that you've got this King of Pentacles that's coming in that wants to help you carry those wands to the end, okay? You got help coming in, and whatever it is that you're working on right now is going to be abundant and prosperous. So congratulations. All right, this is confirmation on that. Joy, success, celebration. I feel the joy of being alive, knowledge, truth, and clarity. And hey guys, just gratitude every day. Make it a practice. Make it a practice, okay? We've got that spiritual, spiritual hygiene that I talk about a lot. Make sure that when you're waking up in the morning that you are balancing your chakras, you're checking in with your prana, you're doing your breath work to connect to the life force energy around you. You're meditating, you're feeling your body, and you're knowing where your stress is coming from so that you can identify it. You're verbalizing it, you're talking about it, and you're bringing it, you're addressing it so that you can then continue to manifest that life of your dreams. Confirmation with the Magician. You guys are in that energy, all right? I mean, fucking nothing's gonna hold you back right now, okay? So, congratulations to whomever I'm talking to today. And it doesn't matter where you are on this journey, okay? Because we're all at different phases of it, okay? We're all at different phases of it. And even when those, and I'm telling you, just you're going to get some phone calls, maybe a little poke on your Facebook or people liking your page that are from the past. And just remember that they deserve your compassion, your kindness, and your forgiveness. And, you know, just be thankful and grateful for them because they made you who you are. Without them in your life, you wouldn't be right here, right now, or be striving to better yourself. Right? And if you are in the fucking trenches now with these low vibing people, look around and just know that that's their purpose, is them being there and causing all this fucking stress and like dark night of the soul for you is meant to move you forward so that you can phoenix the fuck out of there. Okay? All right? I love you guys. Remember, be kind to yourself, but be kinder to those around you. I'm going to end it there, but please reach out to me if you need my assistance in anything, and with love and light. Namaste.